big infamous.
It's Yang from the Big Infamous. It's Yang from the Big Infamous.com, TBI Sports Picks. So on the slate tonight, we got the Pac-12 championship between Oregon and USC. USC coming in ranked at 13. Oregon is not ranked. The spread hasn't really moved. It opened at 3 and it's still at 3. We got about 66% of the public bet on, according to William Hill Sportsbook. 66% on USC -3 at a -105 odds, and money line hasn't really moved either. Actually, went in favor of really nobody. It actually went down. Oregon is at a +40 at open, is currently at a +135. USC -160, currently at a -155. Public bet is also on USC there, and over-under went from 62 to 65.5. It was 64.5 earlier today, and it just keeps moving up. Lot of the public on the under on that one, 73%. So we have a show here tonight. I think that it's going to be a little shootout, similar to what we saw USC and UCLA. Oregon actually brought it to UCLA as well, and a similar game too when they played them. So I think that these teams match up really well. We got Slovis, he's 1,600 yards on the year, 15 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions. And honestly, I think Slovis could have probably got more than that. I remember in the UCLA game, they actually pulled him. He got slightly injured. He wasn't really injured, but they pulled him out of the game in like the third quarter. He didn't really play. But they were already drilling the hell out of Arizona State, man. They probably could have. I mean, Washington State. They probably could have put 70 points on their head if they wanted to. And then you got Oregon's quarterback show. Or Shuff. I'm not sure exactly how they say his name. I haven't really been watching Oregon this year, actually. Just a few here and there, a few games here and there. He's got about 1,400 yards passing, 11 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. So, pretty similar numbers to what Slovis has. It looks like. And by the way, I don't know if I said it or not, but this is at 7 p.m. Central. That's 8 p.m. Eastern. Excuse me. Yeah, so what we're looking at here is whose offense and defense is going to prevail. And I honestly think that, USC, they have more passing yards per game. They're ranked 13th, 319.2 passing yards per game. Whereas Oregon has more rushing yards, 189.2 per game. Compared to USC's 109.2. Points per game is right at about 35 for USC and 34 for Oregon. I think that this is definitely going to be a high scoring game. I think that 65.5 is actually still kind of low. I'm surprised that the world is on the under. The defenses are not that great. Both teams are not ranked that high. I think actually defensively, they're not that high. Passing yards, defense, they're both around the 70th mark. USC actually has a better rushing defense, which is gonna, it's gonna definitely play into tonight, considering that Oregon has a higher rushing yards per game offense, and Oregon gives up about 3 more points than USC does. 28 points per game as opposed to USC's 25 per game. So should be a good one to watch. I see why they made this. I mean, even though it is a Pac-12, they are in the Pacific time zone. This is a good game to end the night on. So Really, it really comes down to quarterback play, in my opinion. Is Slovis going to show out tonight? Is he gonna do what he normally does? Um, or are they gonna be able to stop him? So that's just the question: is Oregon's defense, can they stop Slovis? Because USC doesn't run. They hardly ever run. If they do, I mean they don't they don't bust out nothing crazy. Oregon does run, so does USC's defense, rush defense, get it done tonight here. Um, we have let's see, Die as the running back for Oregon. Um, only touching about 336 yards. Has a touchdown in 45 attempts. So both teams they like to air it out, which is why I think the over hits. It's very odd that everybody's on the under on this. I don't know what it is that they are seeing, but um, prediction here, I want to say 42, maybe 40, maybe hmm, 42 or like 35 points for USC, and I mean, or 38 points for USC. So for anywhere from 38 plus for USC, and I think maybe Oregon gets about 31 to 35 tonight. So my prediction, the TBI Sports Pick prediction is going to be that USC is going to take it here. I think they'll cover. Um, I think they're going to show that they are the better team, show why they are ranked. Oregon is great. They have some athletes. They always have athletes every year. But I just don't think that they're going to be able to keep up with USC's offense. It's not going to, I don't think it'll be too much of a shootout. It could come down to a shootout, similar to the UCLA games. Both teams only won by single digits. Um, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Go to thebiginfamous.com if you want to get our full card today. We have some college football picks. We have I think that's about it right now. There's 3 college football picks and a teaser on that card. And we also have a guaranteed winner heavy hitter, $15 for that. Just message us on Instagram at The Big Infamous. Or you can go to the website, thebiginfamous.com. Use that code TBIXmas. TBIXmas. We have a $60 for the weekly special right now. Normally $80. It was on sale for a day yesterday, and we haven't taken it off yet. So got another day, one more chance to get that weekly package for $60. And just know that if you had the weekly last week, you went about 50-12. We had a stupid run on NFL on Sunday. Ridiculous. I mean, I think we won like 14-1. That's not a joke. Everything's posted on the Instagram. Everything is tracked. You can see. So yeah, go to thebiginfamous.com or message us on Instagram at thebiginfamous or on Twitter at TBI Sports. Good luck tonight. I hope everybody makes the right bets and are on the right side.